Hello, sports fan. This is Stephen Hill for Sports Choice Plus, and I'm going to be bringing you a very special breakdown. The Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Cleveland Browns. Before I get right into that, I want to make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel so you can get all the updates each and every time we have breakdowns here at Sports Choice Plus. Without further ado, we're going to get right into the action. Looking at Cleveland, Cleveland had one job. That one job was to beat the New York Jets. You beat basically the Jets and you're in. You basically keep Baltimore out. It was so many different things that was going on to this season that it was a feel-good story for the Cleveland Browns. Yes, they had a couple of losses. Yes, they had a couple of losses that you thought they could have won. But at the end of the day, Baker Mayfield and company had this team right at the cusp of the playoffs. When you're looking at all their players, the wide receivers, basically the day before tested positive for COVID. Now they have to sit out. Thinking that you have one of the best offensive lines in the NFL, thinking that you have one of the best set of running backs, if not the best set of running back, 1 and 2 tandem with Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt. It's very disappointing what they put out on offense for Sunday. Seeing how the Jets were opportunistic and they took advantage of any mistakes that the Browns made and threw them right back in their face and scored. That was the disappointing part. Seeing Baker Mayfield struggle and you're seeing a Jets team that basically threw away the opportunity to get Trevor Lawrence as their quarterback. It was just, 2020 has just been bizarre. When you're looking at Pittsburgh, they got back on track. Earlier in the football game, they were not as crisp as they ended the football game. You saw that Indianapolis was able to jump on top of them, so you still have a lot of concerns about them starting the game fast. That's going to rear its ugly head because they cannot run the football. I don't care if they have Connor or not. I don't care if they have Snell a lot. It's really going to come down to how bad do these Steelers want these victories. When you're looking at potentially Cleveland, you have to win and you need help in order to make the playoffs at this point. If you don't make the playoffs, this season is deemed a failure. When you had Kareem Hunt fill in for Nick Chubb for most of the season, for not most of the season, but a good chunk of the season, that was a pretty good thing that they did. They were able to keep the car on the road and not crash it. I was proud of the Cleveland Browns because they were getting the job done. I thought they had it in the bag, but obviously they didn't. In this game here, I believe the Pittsburgh Steelers are going to put the Cleveland Browns season to an end. I just don't feel like they want Cleveland in the playoffs, and I think that Cleveland's going to be a dangerous team. If they get a victory against the Steelers, it could come back to haunt Big Ben and the Steelers. So I think they want to put them out before they even get a chance to get in. And I think Baker Mayfield's going to have a pretty average day. I don't expect any fireworks, but I think Nick Chubb and company will get theirs. But when it comes down to it, losing to the Jets, if you're a Browns fan, that has to suck because this was your guys' year to really show up and show out and do some things. Baker's coming out party to the world. So, hey, are you Pittsburgh Steelers fans? I'm picking you to win this one. Are you Cleveland Browns fans? I'm sorry about that. But it's been a tremendous year for you guys. You have to win, get some help and you're in. If not, you're going home. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section. Do you think Baker is the right leader for this team? Do you think Kareem and Hunt are going to stay on this team for years to come and be the tandem running back, or you think Kareem Hunt wants his own team? There's just so many different storylines if this team gets bounced. But definitely check us out each and every week for our breakdowns of football. Next week we have the playoffs coming out, and I want to thank you so very much for being awesome. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for definitely sharing in your Facebook group as well. Until next time, be safe, people.